Hey everyone, welcome to Victory Condition Gaming. My name is Doug. Today on the show, we're playing Lost in a Fantasy World, brought to you by the awesome folks at Old Skull Publishing and Gallant Knight Games. I'm going to tell folks if you're interested in this game, I'm going to put the link to the Kickstarter in the description of this video, so be on the lookout for that. Alan, Diogo, thanks for coming on. Congratulations on the successful Kickstarter that you've got going on.
Thank you very much. Yeah, it's an honor being here, and I'd like to thank you and thank Amanda and Alan for being here to play my game and see how we do this.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a lot of fun. I guess I should probably introduce everybody that's on the stream, just in case you're joining us for the first time. Let's just say we'll go right around. Next to me is Amanda Call from ageofnight.com.
Hello.
Below me, I think on the screen, is Alan Barr from Gallant Knight Games.
Hello.
And Diogo from Old Skull Publishing. Thank you so much for coming on to GM this session. I'm so excited. I can't wait. I'm just going to, this is me. I'm just going to condense everything, throw it over to you. I don't think I threw that the right way. I think I need to throw it this way. Over to you. And now this is your show.
Quick, cancel it.
Oh,
end it now.
Okay.
I'm going to mute my Alan now because I have that capability.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Diogo. I'm the author of Lost in a Fantasy World, which is in Kickstarter right now. Which is a visitation fantasy narrative role-playing game that it's really easy to use, to play. And we're here to play like a quick session of it and to show how the game's played, how you create characters and just have fun with it. So basically the premise of the game is you play as kids and teenagers that somehow get transported to a fantasy world. And there you meets this mentor, this person that is going to guide you to this world and gives you some magical artifacts, and he sends you in this quest to find a gateway, a portal back to your home plane. And sometimes you find some challenges you have to face to find this portal back home and make some choices whether you really go back home and try or help the people you meet along the way. So the first thing we're gonna do is create this character, these kids and teenagers who were taken to this fantastic world. So basically we need a sheet of paper. We have a character sheet in the book, which is basically really simple. You can do with an index card, because you basically have a concept which describes in a general way who is your character, and 4 traits. You can be a curious RPG geek, and you have traits really good at running, or some Alan?
Alan has a question.
I have a question. What decade is this set in the real world that we are being pulled from?
Well, it can be any age. The influence on the game is probably around the 80s, movies from the 80s and the D&D cartoon. So it's really inspired by the 80s, but you can play in the 90s or even nowadays, because you can think about people nowadays just finding a really old book in the Never-Ending Story and going to this fantasy world. So we can play.
Does Alan have a preference on a decade?
The late 80s, early 90s would be great. I've already got my character though. I'm done. You want to know who I am?
Sure.
Are you, Alan?
My name is Dougie, and I'm a TMNT nerd, a Transformers nerd.
No, this is where we mute Alan.
And besides the concept, you like to choose 4 traits, which can be things you're good at, or like a profession or task you do, like you're a paper boy or something, or it can be some relationship you have with other character, like if both players are okay with establishing a relationship, like brothers, sisters, or even other kinds of relationships, like one admires the other, some aptitudes, or even like character codes, like snakes. It had to be snakes or something like that. The book has like a bunch of random tables if you not feeling very inspired or you want to just do something random, you can roll and discover something. It can be like an item you have that means something to you, like an old guitar or RPG books, like it's about the fantasy world or you're stuck in or something like that. And after that, you choose like an artifact. What is the artifact that the mentor gave you? It can be something related to your character. It can be a weapon, or it can be like a utility item, like a lantern of truth. And like you create this evocative name, and we come up with what this magic item do during the game. Like you don't have to specify beforehand. We can come up with these magical effects as long as we play. And the more creative it is, the effects, the more bonuses and adventures it gives you during the game.
Okay. Do you have a concept, Amanda, for your character?
No, I was going to take advantage of these awesome tables and roll up a random character and see what I get, because that sounds fun.
All right, go for it.
And maybe that will inspire you to play off of it, Doug.
It might.
I have only found 1d6. I know I own way more than that. Give me a second here.
Usually you do, yeah.
I have many. They were just hiding. All right. So 51 is the Nimble Paper Boy. I am the Nimble Paper Boy.
Oh, and yeah, of course. You give it a name and you can describe his or her appearance or their appearance.
Right. So that was the character concept. Character's aptitude is the next one. Let's see. I got a 52 that time, which is I have a great memory. I guess that makes sense. I have to remember all the different houses on my route.
Yeah, it works somehow. The tables feed each other out, I guess.
You'd find a way to make them work. Right.
Yeah.
Oh, I got a quote, a character quote. Oh, that's fun. All right. That's going to be 33, which is actually, I read about this. Oh, that's perfect. I love it. I love it when a randomly generated character comes together. I just have to write that down before I forget. Actually, I read about this. And there's like another table. There's one more table. Yep.
There's other traits.
Two more tables. Other traits.
And you can roll on the same table more than once if you like want to have 2 aptitudes or.
Can eat a lot is my other trait.
Nice.
And then the artifact. Okay, this should be fun.
Well, you have 1 concept, 4 traits, and 1 artifact.
Oh, so 4 traits. Okay, so I only have the 1 so far, or 2. No, just
there's a table of relationships. If you want to create a relationship with someone, or you can pick another aptitude, or come up with something like an item, or.
Right. Okay. Well, I will go ahead and let somebody else start doing their thing now.
I've got a concept. I'm going to be the athletic skater boy. I'm going to be a skater boy. I'll say see you later, boy. I also
Doug, he wasn't good enough. Doug, he wasn't good enough for you.
Yeah, I know he wasn't. So I'm going to be skinny, and maybe I've got some. I before I got into skating, skateboarding, I learned some like magic tricks. So I know like sleight of hand, like some funky sleight of hand magic that I can kind of trick my friends with, and like maybe show off some stuff every once in a while. But yeah, I used to be like an amateur magician, but now I am all about being a skater boy. My quote is going, or my slogan is going to be "Radical Dude." That's going to be my catchphrase. And then what do I need? What else do I need? I need
You need a concept, 4 traits,
4 traits,
and an artifact. Like your concept works as a trait too, but the other traits you can lose in the game by becoming tired or taking damage or any condition that would hinder you. You can temporarily lose the usage of a trait, but your concept is you can never lose your concept.
Okay. Can my artifact be my skateboard?
Sure.
All right. That's my artifact.
You can give like some kind of name for it, like a skateboard of heaven or something like that, just to establish some context for its powers.
Sure. The Wheels of Destiny.
Okay.
That's what I'm going to call it. Alan, you don't look very impressed with that title.
No, instead of trolling you, I decided to actually make a real character, because when I come on these streams, I try to be as supportive as possible.
Nice, I appreciate that. Thank you.
Ruin people's games and campaigns with joke characters. And
are you saying that I would be a joke character?
No, yeah. I mean, I don't know, Brad or Chad, whichever one you were. I still can't remember.
Oh.
I definitely don't wake up at night in cold sweats thinking about that.
Amanda, can you? I don't have the rulebook in front of me. Can you roll I rolled a 12.
For what? What are you rolling?
For a
aptitude.
Yeah.
Read all the fantasy novels.
I've read all the fantasy novels.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, I rolled Glee Club Singer as my concept.
Oh
yes!
I'm going with that.
Do
Have you
it!
seen the Glee Club Christmas episode of Community? Because that's what this is going to be.
I expect you to sing, by the way.
Nobody wants that. You want people to come back to your show.
Let's see here. So I've got one. I just rolled a 65.
For the quote?
Sure.
I fear nothing except 3 dots. Like
except. Okay. That's good. I'll deal that. Let's see here. 31.
For the other traits, 31 is favorite Louisville Slugger.
Favorite, what's that?
Louisville Slugger.
Oh, okay. All right. Let's see here. And 41?
Can it be like another aptitude?
Sure.
Okay, 41 would be swims like a fish.
Okay. Excellent. All right. Is that everything that we need?
I think so. Did everyone go through the steps, like the name, concept, 4
need-
traits, and 1 artifact?
I gotta roll my artifact. Hang on. Huh. Okay.
Blake is saying that a short song would be good for morale, Alan. So just
I
just
don't
thought
know.
you should
We've been
know
elected
that.
to be the
I
bard.
don't think anybody needs that. It's not gonna happen. You don't want to see me play a bard. It's a mess.
Oh. Oh.
But you probably do because it'll be entertaining. But I'm when I play bards, they're basically a cross between the Old Spice guy and Neil Patrick Harris, and it's a mess. And I just get party members killed with my ridiculous plans. But I never die. Cool. So I'm a Glee Club singer. My aptitude is Karate Kid.
Okay.
My relationship is I want to impress one of you two.
Oh.
The quote is, I have the power. And my other trait is I have a loyal dog.
Oh.
Oh, nice.
I need to name this dog.
What is your
Yeah, what's your
Dog
character's?
Meat.
Your dog's name is Dog Meat.
Wow, what's a good name for a Glee Club kid who does the karate?
I
Chuck.
have Chuck. Yeah. I guess. Yeah.
I don't
sure.
know. I mean, I was never in Glee Club. I don't do karate, so I don't know what kind of kids do that.
All right.
Okay.
Cool. All right.
Doug, what was your
Are we
character's
good?
name?
Oh, my character's name is Derek.
Yeah,
That's
I
very
mean,
confusing for me.
So
Do you need me to change my name? Oh, no, because your husband's name is
My
Derek.
husband's name is Derek. That's confusing.
I'm going to change my name to Dougie,
all right.
just to mess with Amanda.
I'm gonna be so lost. Thanks, guys.
Don't
Maybe
worry,
that's-
Amanda. Name your character Elena, and then nobody will know what's going on.
Are you genuinely changing your character's name to Dougie?
I am
That-
now.
Actually, what's happening? Okay.
Oh,
Oh, man.
isn't
So-
Chuck anymore?
Apparently not. Apparently not. My character
no, I'm
is.
Dougie now.
Oh, geez. My character is actually just going to be named Ash.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, Dougie.
And he is
Are we supposed
actually
to
a
roll our
paper.
artifact too?
To
He
roll
is
up?
actually a paper boy. So
So you have a.
I need to roll for an artifact.
You can roll or you can create one. Like the tables are optional. So if you want, like
I rolled a winged
Doug
sword,
just
and that seems
choose to
super
make-
cool.
what?
I rolled the winged sword,
Okay.
and
That's
I'm
cool.
keeping the winged sword. That seems really cool. So
that does seem cool.
Okay. So we have all the characters.
Aaron wants to know: does Ash have a boomstick?
No, I have my newspaper delivering satchel is my artifact, and I call it the Herald.
Nice.
Okay.
I don't have a boomstick. I'm also probably like 12, so that would not be advisable.
All right.
Okay. So you three have been taken to this fantasy world and have been wandering around for a week or so after you met this mentor that gave you these artifacts and or enchanted your earthly possessions to help you along the way. And recently you met him. He's like a tall man for about late 30s, and like gray hair, but he's like really thin, and he wears like this red robes with golden threads, but it seems like small to him. Like he's taller than the previous owner of this robe, and he says to you that the path home is in the Whispering Woods. To follow it, you must follow the one that runs all day but never gets tired, murmurs but never talks, has a bed but never sleeps, and has a mouth but never eats. There, you must hear the whispers of your friends and the ones you love, but beware of the sweet promises. They will lead you to an end that won't lead you to your world, but to a netherworld of suffering. And you guys are like in a old dirt road, like he's just above like a small hill, and this dirt road just falls into the horizon on some foggy hills, and you see like a plaque, like a sign pointing to two directions. And
do the signs say anything? Do they?
It's like more far away, but you seem like you're walking around here for like you seem to be walking in circles, and he tells this information and just ushers you to follow the one that runs all day and never gets tired and murmurs but never talks, and you know.
Hey guys. I read about this. You guys have you've read The Hobbit, right? Have you read The Hobbit?
No. Did they make a musical of it?
What? No.
Did they make it a musical?
No.
Oh, then no.
What? But it's really good.
Look,
but my
unless
point
I can
is,
sing it in Glee Club, I don't care.
there's actually lots of songs in it. I bet you could. And there's a songbook. Tolkien wrote a songbook for it. I bet you could actually sing all the songs for it. I don't know where you could find it. You should ask the librarian sometime. But there's this really great chapter that's all full of riddles. It's a riddle, you guys. It's a riddle.
A riddle.
I know what riddles sound like. And a riddle.
I think I take some of that, to calm to make sure that I stay on.
No. That's not what that is. That's not
riddles,
what that
right?
No,
you're thinking of Skittles.
Skittles. Yeah, I love Skittles. Taste the rainbow, dude.
Word.
High five.
Right now. That'd be great.
Yeah, high five, I guess.
Hey, about the riddle.
Yeah, I took
Skittles. We just covered this.
And as you were discussing, just realize like the mentor guy isn't there anymore, and it starts to rain a little bit and starts to get just chilly.
We need to start moving because I don't like this. I think I know what the answer to the riddle is. If any of you care.
Yeah, no, I totally want to know what the answer is.
It's a river. Do we see a river anywhere around here?
Immediately you don't see, like, you see the dirt road leading to this sign over there that's pointing to two directions as the dirt road splits. So
we should go check out that sign and see if it says that one way goes to the river and one way goes somewhere else, because I think we need to follow the river out. If Tolkien taught me anything.
Let's do this. And I'm gonna put my skateboard down and skate down the hill.
Is it like a dirt road? I don't think you can skateboard on a dirt road.
It hovers. It hovers. It's like a hoverboard.
Because it's magic.
I wanted to be pulled from the Back to the Future world. Dang it.
Okay, you three walk to the signs, and as you approach there, you see the signs that's pointing to the left, going to the Great Kingdom, and to the right to the river of many tongues.
River. See?
Sorry,
I'm on the
the
right
river
track.
of many tongues.
Many tongues.
Ugh.
Like,
That-
is it just like a river of floating tongues? I don't want to go that way. That sounds terrible.
Yeah, nobody wants to
River is
go.
how we
It's
get
the
out
name of the
here.
river. I haven't seen the river yet.
That's how you
Why would
get
you name
mono.
it that if that's not what it is? That's a very misleading name.
Maybe
It can be
it's
a
like,
river that goes through
maybe it's like,
many places that speaks many tongues.
or maybe it's got like lots of like pink fish, and they just look like tongues. I don't know, but
Yeah,
we
those are
need to go
tongues.
that way. But that's the way we need to go. That's what
Why?
he said, because that's what our mentor said.
He never
He
said
said
anything.
that's the
You
way
think
out.
you heard a riddle? Doug,
Well, what
or
did
sorry,
you hear?
Derek thinks he's
You
on.
already messed it up.
Can't do it. I was working and I was in the groove writing, and Doug made me come on the show with like no warning. I was not prepared. I didn't even know what game we were playing. I was like, what?
Well, now you do, Dougie.
Yeah, Dougie.
Word. So you think you heard a riddle. Derek thinks he needs to take his rainbow medicine. I'm just saying, I feel like we're listening to a creepy old man for no reason.
It keeps
not-
me focused, dude. High
It's not
five.
no reason.
Stranger danger.
It's not stranger danger. It's
That's our
fine.
mentor.
Yeah, it's our mentor, and also
And
we're
you
gonna.
just showed up a week ago and said, I'm your mentor. Come with me to this fantasy land.
And you
like-
did.
Well,
No,
So whose fault is that?
I was promised a winged sword, and me and Wingy get along great. My sword talks, by the way.
Oh no.
Oh, yeah.
I love how like my hoverboard is called the Wheels of Destiny and it hovers.
It does not
Right.
even use wheels.
I've got a flying, talking sword, and I've got a pet dog. So,
I
you
think
have a
we
real
should just
pet
follow.
dog to show us.
I think we should just follow Ash because Ash seems to know what's going on and what's rattling.
Real dog. Hi, dog.
you're in the game. Except I named you Dog Meat, which I did not name you in real life. That would be mean.
A little bit.
So I'm gonna take off and go towards the River of Tongues.
Yes, to a river of
Of
tongues.
many tongues.
All right.
Many
River
tongues.
of many tongues, not
Many
just some tongues.
Where have
Many.
they been? All right, me and Dog Meat follow.
The rain starts getting a little thicker, like heavier, and you walk for like a couple of hours, and it's already starting to the sun starting to go down, and the sky is like with dark clouds, but still kind of orange. And you see after a couple of hours the river and the sound of the running water, and you see just meandering and slithering towards, like in the distance, kind of a forest with many colors, like red and yellow and orange, and then they seem kind of bright and with like sparkles of light, like
Well, that's a really,
really
pretty-
small stars, you know.
They should have
Oh,
called it
that
the
sounds pretty.
Skittle River. All right. I mean, I'm gonna be like, so I have to pick which one of you I want to impress. Hang on. All right. Apparently, for some reason that only the gods know, I've decided I want to impress Derek.
Right on, dude.
I mean, that makes sense. You were
Yeah.
already challenging my authority.
Yep, I guess. Cool. So I'm gonna run ahead with Dog Meat and my winged sword to check out the river.
Okay, the
Can I,
river
like-
is
Can I like surf on my winged sword? Can it carry me as I like surf on it?
sure, you're small,
Yes!
and maybe the sword is kind of big for you, so you can kind of surf in your sword.
Hey, Doug. Hey, Derek. Dang it. Forget it. Whatever.
You're just talking to yourself. Hey, Doug, check me out.
And as you are like surfing towards the river, and the river's like running down the hills towards this enchanted forest, and you hear like the words from the mentor saying that the portal to your world will be open as long as this golden rain continues to fall on the forest. And you realize there's like a comet or like a falling star just passing through the above the forest, and this sparkles of like golden shower just falling in the river. And as you're like surfing through your sword, you feel something like approaching really fast, and you hear like and like a giant tongue of like big frogs trying to snatch you from your sword, Alan.
Well, I'm gonna try to stop them.
Yeah. So it's the basic resolution of this game is really simple. You roll a d6 and you add 1 for each trait or concept you're using. And if you use your artifact, you roll 2d6 and keep the best of them. Or if you like have a really crazy idea of how to use your artifact, you can roll even 3d6 and keep the best one of it. And I roll 1d6 and add the traits from this giant frog. It's like a stick tongue and really long and fast. Like I would roll like 1d6 plus 3. And you can help each other. If everybody help, you add your traits and everybody rolls their dice and use the best result.
All right.
Things like
so
that.
So the frog's jumping at me, right? The big giant frog.
Well, actually, he's just hurling his tongue towards you, like to grab you with his tongue.
See? River of many tongues.
Yes.
You may have been right. Sorry.
Did you hear that, Derek? I was right. All right. So I do not want to get hit by the sticky tongue. So I'm gonna like jump off my sword and grab it and like try to chop the tongue, I guess.
Okay. So you're using your artifact.
Yep, I'm a karate kid.
You're a karate kid, so that's +1.
I'm trying to impress Derek.
Yeah, +2, yes.
And dog meat can help me by like charging the frog.
Okay.
So I roll 2d6. I keep the best one and I add 3 to it. Is that correct?
Yes. And I roll 1 with the sticky tongue and like really fast for the frog, and +1 since we're like distracted. So 1d6 plus 3.
Okay.
Does this have a dice roller or just roll here?
Just roll. Yeah, just roll on it.
Okay. Ooh, I rolled a 5 plus 3. That's 8.
I got a 9 because I rolled a 6.
Wow.
What?
Okay. So like you feel the wind just passing through you, and you see this sticky tongue coming like towards you.
6.
Yeah, sure. I trust you. I don't care. We're all adults. If you want to cheat, you cheat. You cheat.
We're all adults and we're playing teenagers in a fantasy world over the internet. Yeah.
By giant frogs.
Okay, and you three, you see, both of you that are, you see just Doug just flying with this big sword, and 2 frogs just holding their tongues towards him, and he just like skittles under one of them, and the frog just starts jumping out of the water into the stones like near the river. They are like big frogs, like with this bulges on their skins, and they're like kind of reddish with purple dots.
And how many are there? There's quite a few.
2, just two big ones, yeah.
Just 2 big
Like
right.
with this bulbos on the.
I'm going to I've got my favorite Louisville Slugger, and I am going to hop on my on the wheels of destiny, and I'm going to fly in and take a swing, and hopefully, I'm also going to say, "Batters up," and I'm going to swing and try to hit one of them and knock it out.
Okay. Just say what you're doing and count your traits as you would. They're really big, so they're kind of strong,
right.
but they're not so fast to dodge. So I would roll just 1d6 plus 1.
Okay.
And
that is a 5 for me.
There's 5 total?
Yep.
What do you have? You have the...
I rolled a 4 and I just used my... I guess I could probably use my athletic... I'm athletic.
Yeah, and you're like sliding down with your artifact. So you're like... You have momentum, so you can roll 2d6, I guess.
Okay. So there's... so that first one was a 4. And the second one is a 4 as well. So, yeah. No, it's going to be... yep, it's going to be a 5, I guess.
Okay, so what happens is when you fail your action, you don't do what you wanted to, but you get a diversity token. So like you can spend a diversity token later to add +1 to any roll you make. So it's kind of simulates that momentum as you start failing, and at some time you overcome your difficulties and you succeed heroically. So that's kind of simulates the narrative of the cartoons, that the stories that inspired the game too. They fail and then they overcome what they're trying to do. So
I like when RPGs have a failing forward mechanic on them. So that's great. Can I combine them and cash them all in at once, or do I have to use one at a time?
Yes. Yes, you can combine and like at the end, at the climax, you just do miracle as well against all odds.
Okay, excellent.
Okay, so try to bash one of them with the slugger, and then the frog just jump it to the side and stick up. And what is Ash trying to do?
I would. I'm not much of a combatant. I think that.
I mean, you can do something like you read so much about it, and you can create some facts about the frogs and give them bonus to, or to distract them or something.
About giant frogs. I'm going to say that most frogs don't like it if you try to grab them. I read about this, so I'm gonna try to run up and grab one of them around the belly, and be like, they hate it when you do this.
Okay, so what are you using with the? I read about it.
Yeah, this is something that I read about, and I get. There's my nimble paper boy.
Yeah, you can go for nimble. You can be fast and they can't. Okay.
Right. So I guess that adds 2 to it.
Yeah.
So all right.
And I rolled just 1d6 plus 1 because they're really big. I rolled a 5, so that's a 6.
I rolled a total of 3.
Okay, so you try to grab one of them. They just jump it to the side and looking really, really angry at you for trying to grab him, and he really didn't want that. So
see, I told you they hate it.
Yeah, it's their turn now, so they're gonna try to catch you with their tongue and take Ash to their mouth. So they're using their sticky tongue and their strength to get you to their mouth. So you have a diversity token. So if you want to spend, run away or something. I already know you have nimble to dodge that. So
this is true.
What do you want to do?
I think I will try to. I don't want to run away if no one is going to come with me. So right now I will just try to dodge. I will use my nimble to dodge, and I will probably throw on my adversity token because I don't want to. I don't want this. I don't want this thing to get me. So I got a total of 6.
Okay, I got 5. So you dodged well, and the tongue just slips by you,
Ah.
and it talks and just try to jump. And they seem kind of hungry. They seem kind of desperate to get something.
Do I have any like? Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, the other one is going to try to catch Alan again with the sword, and and jumps towards him and tries to bite you this time. So he's not using his tongue, just his mouth and jumping. So it's 1d6 plus 2. I rolled another 1.
Well, I rolled a 5, so
Yeah.
I like karate chop it out of the air.
Okay. You want to do anything now?
Yeah. Do I have any like food in my pack or anything?
You can spend like a diversity token to have one, and create like food
I
in my
haven't
pack.
failed yet because I'm awesome, so I don't have any adversity tokens. Dang
Hashtag
it.
so humble.
All right, so I mean, I just want to
Feed him the dog. The
I'm
dog.
not gonna feed them my dog.
Oh.
What are you suggesting? Can I mute Doug? It's ridiculous. Feed over the dog. I like, if they're hungry, we should just give them some food. That's what I'm gonna say. So I'm gonna like backpedal away from them. I'm gonna be like, if they're hungry, just give them some food.
That's a good idea. Yes.
And then I'm gonna look at Ash and Derek because they fail a lot and have adversity tokens.
I already.
Maybe they have some food in their. Ash already spent it. So.
Yeah. So
I will spend my adversity token and find some food.
give them some Skittles.
Some. I don't think we should give them Skittles.
Maybe you down.
Okay. What do you have in your pack?
Let's say I have some. Let's see here. What would Skater Derek have in his backpack? Probably some
Twinkies.
yeah, that's what I was thinking. Some sort of snack cake. So yeah, let's go with some Twinkies. Since there's 2 in a package anyway, I can take one and throw one at each frog.
Okay. That works for a while. So you have them distracted for a bit, and I keep throwing them. They just smell this incredibly sweet things they have never tasted, and just pull their tongues at it and start eating, like quaffing it. So what I want to do while they're distracted eating sweet cakes.
Gotta get out of here, guys.
Yeah.
I think we should totally. Or maybe Dougie can sing to them and lull them to sleep after having sweet cakes.
I don't think that's a good plan.
I think we should run. Running away sounds great.
Yeah, I think so too.
Okay.
We should follow the river.
Okay, you follow the river and like running away from them, and after they're done with the Twinkies, they're just looking around to see if you guys are still around. But as you're like running away, just chase for a little bit, but they just get tired because they're really too big, and you run really faster than them. So after a while, like half an hour or so, you get to this forest, and like it's really, really bright with this golden rain kind of sparkles. So like a glitter falling from the sky or something, but it dissipates on the air. And the trees and the foliage, the bushes are all with these autumn colors, like red and kind of gold and brown. And when you start hearing like whispers in the wind, and like sometimes you even kind of feel someone just talking really close to you, like the air just passing through your neck or something, and like many different tones and many different voices, and you can't quite hear exactly what they're saying.
Yo, Dougie, are you hearing all this? I'm not hearing this on my own, am I? Like, sometimes I hear things, but like, am I hearing things, or are we hearing things right now?
I mean, I'm hearing things. Are you hearing the same things I'm hearing?
Yeah, yeah, I think so.
Dougie.
Oh, sorry. I was doing a hip hop mashup in my head.
Oh, why don't you sing it for us?
Nobody needs that. We're good. It's not happening. Let it go, Doug.
Are you talking to yourself?
Yes.
All right.
Let it go, Dougie. So, do you hear the voices?
Oh, totally. Yeah. Now that I'm not singing.
Okay. All right. So, voices actually happening. We're not having any hallucinations. I
mean, did anybody think we were? Because we just fought giant frogs. Like, I think the window where I'm like, is this really happening, has sailed at this point.
Well, you have been in the fantasy world for like a week, so you kind of know there's these strange things. So yeah.
I'm actually mostly concerned about the glitter shower.
Oh yeah, that's what the mentor said. Like the portal will be open as long as the golden rain falls in the Whispering Woods. So
yeah, and if we keep following this river, we're supposed to get to where we can get out.
Yeah.
But also to look out for the voices, I think, was part of this whole weird encoded instructions that we got. So let's just ignore them. Dougie, do you have any songs that we can sing really loudly and poorly, because we're not good singers? So
yeah,
what's a suggestion for a song that you want to hear us all sing loudly and poorly?
Dougie, let's hear some. Let's. What you got for selections? For suggestions?
It's not happening.
I'm trying to think of like what a popular like late early '90s song would have been.
I guess I could do my best Nirvana mumble.
Doug forgets that Alan and I are several years younger than he is.
For me, an early 90s popular song was Wheels on the Bus.
Same. Oh, or the song that never ends.
Yeah, Lamb Chop. I know
Lamb Chop. Lamb Chop.
Wow. See, for me, it would have been in like
in the early 90s, Doug.
It would have been like Right Said Fred, I'm Too Sexy.
No.
It would have been
This
Spice
is a family-friendly channel.
It would have been like New Kids on the Block. I'm trying to think of like everything else that was.
Baby Got Back. It came out in '92.
Yeah, there you go.
Ash is just going to start singing "This Is the Song That Doesn't End" at the top of his lungs while he tromps down the riverbank to try to drown out the voices. This is the song that doesn't end. Yes, it goes on and on, my friend. Some people started singing it. Come on.
Remix.
Are you guys singing this or singing some
we're
song?
Actually singing it out loud to try to drown out the voices that are talking to us.
Yeah, so that we don't hear them.
I'm doing some really bad like Glee level choreography.
Trying to like pick out a harmony with our really bad singing.
Yeah.
Changing key and tempo every.
He's trying to make this like an a cappella group, and like it's really utterly failing.
Okay. But as the mentor said, like you were supposed to hear the voice of your friends and loved ones, and ignore the voice that are promising too many things. But as you were singing, you kind of feel like you hear someone singing back to you from somewhere within the forest, like the voices or some of Doug's Glee Club friends and some of your family members, and just calling to you, like singing with you. But you also hear like you know, like the song of like an ice cream truck or something.
Mhm.
Ice cream truck. I'm pretty sure there's no ice cream truck out here. I could really go for an ice cream, but I'm pretty sure there's no ice cream truck out here.
It's kind of that song of ice cream truck, and you hear like the like laughter of children too, like on the other on some other direction from
That's
the.
our laughter. Thank you. Yeah, ice cream truck. What? And I go off towards it.
No, Dougie,
Ice cream.
Dougie, there's no ice cream.
Doug. What do you think that
that's
there
how
is?
it feels. That's how it feels. Right there. That exasperated Doug. That is it. That's all I wanted.
Doug, there's no way.
We have to go get him. He just wandered off into the woods toward the ice cream truck that's not there.
Just doing what Dougs do.
Yeah, you are.
I feel very personally attacked in this action.
What?
You kind of feel competitive because now we start hearing the same as you stop at singing, the same voice that they were like singing back to you, like singing, like be calling you towards the. Hey, come have an ice cream with us. Come play with us, into the direction of this strange, otherworldly ice cream truck kind of jingle just echoing through the woods. So it's
Doug, we've got to go save Doug.
In game terms, this is kind of like an effect, like an illusion or some kind of mind seduction or something. So if you guys want to try to resist the effects with your character, like with some traits, you can.
Okay.
I'm good.
I'm going to. Since I've read all the fantasy novels, I am going to draw upon that knowledge and know that this is not real and that I should not be listening to it. And do I have to roll for that?
Sure. Yes, because there is like this power that it's trying to attract you.
So I rolled a 5 total.
Okay, I have two traits here, just like illusion and seducing magic, like charming magic.
Mm-hmm.
I rolled a 2, so that's a 4 total. So you got 5, as you said, right?
Yep.
So you can narrate how you resisted the effects or something. Maybe you can feel something.
I'm just going to stick my fingers in my ears and hum really loudly as I'm like chasing after Dougie.
Okay, and what about Ash?
All right, I'm going to call on my great memory because I remember specifically what our mentor told us to be avoiding, and that this was one of the things that we should be avoiding right now. I remember those instructions very clearly.
Very good. You got a +1 for that too.
All right, and I rolled a 1, so I got 2. I got a whole 2.
And +1 for really remembering. Besides your character having a good memory, remembering this, so that's a 3. But I rolled a 6, so you still can even remember. We were supposed to know this, but you're like, but it's ice cream and everybody's there.
But
maybe
it's ice cream and I'm hungry.
Yeah, maybe it's there that we're supposed to go. But Doug, as you take your fingers out of your ears, like you hear besides the song, like a evil laughter, like come children, come.
Dudes, we need to stop that. We need to make sure that Doug doesn't go that way.
Oh, but there's ice cream. I'll see you at the ice cream truck. Do you want me to grab you something? What do you want?
No. There's
the one
evil
that
laughing.
Like,
there's evil laughing.
Do you want the one that looks like Spider-Man?
I don't know what evil laughing is, but that's the ice cream I want. Let's go get it.
As you two, as Ash and Doug failed, even though Alan wanted to fail, he gets like a adversity token. So you have adversity token too. And
Really taking an adversity token
Yeah.
is what he did.
so they're just
I wanna point
falling
out-
behind them, trying to make them stop or something.
I just want it known that I didn't roll any dice, so technically I didn't fail, and my never failing streak continues.
Yeah,
okay.
but like you accepted to get lured in the story, so you get an adversity token for being a good sport.
Doug is never going to invite me back.
Oh man.
So is Derek
So
just coming
I'm
along, or
I'm going to trying to think of how I can stop them from going forward, because there's two of them. There's only one of me, and I'm not like I'm going to stand in front of them, grab them by their shirts and look at them and be like, "We have to get home. Don't you want to go home? Go to your home."
But ice cream.
There is no ice cream.
as you're screaming there, like you feel like this heavy net just falling on you guys, on you three from the top, and you see this really maybe 6 or 7 small green creatures with really small spears or something. We got them. We got the minions of the evil hagman. We got them.
What?
Told you guys. So not cool. Thanks
You're
a lot
not
for not
taking
listening to me.
the children anymore. And they're just trying to rope you down and like capture, like entangle you in their like net, and you're screaming, we want the children returned to their village.
Wait. They need their children returned to the village?
The village,
they want to
the
take
children
us.
from the. You know, the children you and your hagman master took from the village nearby.
Whoa.
We're guardians of the forest.
Hold up. Allow me to express myself in song so we can communicate better. It's the universal language. And then I proceed to drop a sick beat and communicate.
And what would
Okay.
that sick beat sound like?
Oh, I queued something up just for you, Doug.
Nice.
Oh.
Oh, wait. It's going to make me play a commercial. Dang it. What the crap, internet? The worst. I had a thing. Hang on.
Remind you that we cannot use actual like
Oh,
Yeah.
music on
That
this.
what I meant was I have nothing.
Nah.
Alan forgot about how YouTube works.
Maybe you
Okay.
sang "Feel
But
the
you can
Vibrations."
describe the kind of song you sang and
Sing it to us,
use your
Alan.
traits.
You know the
and-
song No Diggity by
Yes.
Blackstreet? So it's basically that, but about how we'll help them rescue their children from the evil hagman because we're heroes
I
and
love
we're
it.
lost and trying to get to the portal. No diggity, no doubt.
Okay.
You're welcome, internet. That'll exist forever.
Make a roll for the traits and the Glee Club, right? The
Yeah, Glee Club, and I think that'd be it, right? Just +1. Oh, no, I don't. I'm never gonna get to use this. I have the power trait. This is never gonna come up. Oh, dog meat helps me by thumping his tail to provide a baseline.
yeah, he can. You trained him so he can dance with you. Like there was like a YouTube video of a dog like singing with their owner. So
There we
I guess
go,
their
yeah.
dog can sing, right?
I got a 7.
Okay, so they're like distrustful for outsiders, so and they're angry.
Yeah.
I rolled a 3, so that's a 5. So they're like kind of slowly going through to the rhythm, and one of them is like just all rhythm with you, and they're just something. You can narrate how you convince them that you guys are on their.
No, that's basically it. I don't need to narrate anything else here.
Okay.
Good.
Come on, they're feeling the vibration. Come on, come on.
So okay, they're just singing. So and they wow, if you run with the hangman, so you have been attracted here by their false promises too. You gotta help us. He took children from the nearby village, and
Oh, no.
we're supposed to protect them.
Yeah, we'll totally help.
Yeah, that's super not cool that they did that.
Yeah, so where do we find this hagman?
He lives deep within the forest. He has made like a hut from an old tree that has died.
Well, can you show us how to get there?
Yes, we will go with you. We're too few to battle him and his minions. But if you help us, we have a chance. They're really like small, like kind of
Okay.
like forest creatures made of plants and woods and
Okay.
Veggie
Yeah.
pygmies.
We'll
yeah,
help
They're veggie pygmies.
you. Veggie pygmies.
yeah, kind of that like fairy tree small creatures, fae, you know.
Yeah, totally.
And
Hop on dog meat. He'll give you a ride. Let's go.
What kind of
okay,
dog?
they drop on they're mounting on the dog and you just ride for like an hour or so, just passing to the forest, and you see like the golden rain starting to fade away. It's not raining as much as it was before, so
no,
you
we have
probably
to hurry.
won't have much time to reach your portal if you go through with this quest to help these creatures. So
We have
I
to
mean-
hurry.
Yeah, we're gonna helping these creatures matters more.
Then us going home?
Man, they stole kids.
Yeah, that's not okay.
Kids get stolen all the time.
That shouldn't be the case, though. That's not good.
Yeah, that's not something we should just be like cool with.
Well, I know, but like we're kids too, and we got stolen from our home.
Yeah, but now we're like the magical chosen ones, so we have to do the right thing. That's like,
Look, what
have
would-
you not read this story like 800 times? You've read like every fantasy book ever, right,
that makes
Right.
sense.
Derek?
That's true. Yeah, that makes
So
sense.
if you're the chosen one, you have to do the right thing, and you have to be heroic, and we have to go fight this guy.
Yeah, I understand. Just saying, I want to go home.
Well, yeah, I
miss
totally
my
agree.
skate park.
That's, yeah. The skate park was pretty cool. I
Yeah.
mean, I never really skated. You can't take a whole paper route bicycle in the skate park. People don't like that. Newspapers go flying everywhere. It's
Yeah.
bad. But anyway, we need to deal with this guy. Lead the way, Veg Pixies.
The veg pixies going with the Doug's dog, like mounting their dog, just pointing there it is, his domains, and you see the forest starts getting darker, and the like the golden and orange color starts to get like a purplish and gray, and starts to get kind of golden and boggy. Yes, Doug.
I've learned something
I
from
don't-
my buddy Derek about these stupid fantasy books he reads instead of practicing his singing, so he can harmonize with me. And I hold up my sword and I yell, "I have the power!" to see if it glows. Does it glow?
Yes.
Yes!
Well, you dictate its power, so
It glows
You have
now
to say.
when I yell, "I have
Okay.
the power."
okay.
It's
So
like,
just
it's like a bright blue light.
the bright blue lights started revealing like the true forms of the place to like dissipate the illusion, and you see like the vegetation is like dying, and the children that you start to sing children that the illusion would show them like playing with toys or something. They're like working, like being forced to work for this deformed creature, like a hunchback and with many teeth like pointing in every direction, and like postures with pus just coming out of it. And you see like the image, the illusion would show like this really like old gentle man with like a thick beard and like a captivating smile, and just clothes like a lumberjack kind of, caring person, but it's revealing its forms as like a deformed creature with purple and gray skin with rags and just yellow teeth, and really bad smelling in the bog, and all of these insects just coming around you. And you see some of the children, they're so like thin and being starving or something, but they have like this glowing red eyes as they are kind of dominated by this creature that kind of controls them like a puppeteer,
Bogus
And-
dudes.
Yeah, let's kick that dude's behind.
And then the creature just looks at you. I see you have come here, but you can see the truth behind my power.
Uh-huh.
That's not good for me. I'll have to send you away
I
or
feel
turn you into food for my
What?
minions and my slaves.
that got dark.
I don't want to
Wow.
be food.
I'm gonna have to send you away or eat you, I guess. Those are my two options.
What are the other?
Oh, all right. Well,
Oh, it's like the fairy tale, the hag in the
Right,
wood with the.
dog meat, Wingy, get him!
So
And my flying sword zooms over there, and my dog runs over there.
okay. So what Doug does? What's Doug going to do? Just go with the dog and the sword?
I mean, they're gonna attack the puppet master guy.
Okay. How? What you're going to do?
Well, the sword flies, right? Because it's a winged sword. So
Sure.
it's like gonna.
It's bright now, like emanating like a blue light tower, right? As you said.
Yeah. So it's gonna chase the puppet master monster. Oh, what is this banner at the bottom all of a sudden? This is totally. I'm on a news show, Mom.
We are.
Yeah.
That's the newspaper.
Jeez.
Hold on, I gotta
Stock
watch and
market
check
is
on my
crashing,
stocks.
yeah.
Right.
Right? Did my VCG stock go up? Oh no, it went down. They invited.
Oh
Alan.
no, everything went down.
Every time they
everything
invite Alan, it dips.
Oh.
All right, so the winged sword is like gonna chase the monster away, right? Like with the bright light, like get in his face and keep pushing him back. And dog meat is gonna round up all the kids and bring them over to us because he's a border collie, and so he
Okay.
knows how to herd things like little pygmy kids, like veggie pygmy kids.
Okay.
That's all I got. I don't know.
Since this guy's like a boss in the adventure, he's kind of strong. So if you three want to like coordinate action to help each other and like combine the dice and the traits to do like a big effect or something, you can.
Mm.
So
That'd probably
it's up
be
to you,
good.
or you want to act individually and then see what you're.
I like that idea. I like the idea of us trying to come up with a plan together to be more effective. So
Yeah, because when you help each other, like you add all your traits together, and each of you roll your dice and gets the best dice with all the traits. So because he has the Hagman has the illusion, charming magic, immortal, and he has like vine magic, like this magical vines that entangle you. Very strong and dominated kids as traits, so he has like a bunch of traits he can use against you. So if you combine everything, your chances are higher, I guess.
Right. All right, so I like the idea of dog meat herding up the stolen children. But what should we do to distract or try to combat this guy? Anyone have any suggestions?
All I have is a Louisville Slugger, and I can swim.
Well, I don't think swimming is going to help us much right now.
No.
Well, you have your skateboard too, like you can.
I do have the wheel.
Track him somehow, or
Yeah,
like trip him, or
Yeah, why don't I before Dougie throws the go ahead.
I have my newspaper satchel. I can throw it over his head, and then he can't see us.
And then I'm going to take my Louisville Sucker. I'm going to slide in with my Wheels of Destiny, and I'm going to take the baseball bat and trip him and make him fall over so that Dougie can hit him with his wing sword. And what else did you want to hit him with?
Well, the wing sword. That's it.
Oh, just the wing sword. Okay.
so you count all your traits. So Alan is using his dog and the sword, right?
Yep.
Right, and I'm using my satchel,
I'm going to be using
and
my.
I can probably use my tall. I'm tall as one of my traits, so that I can actually reach over this guy's head to get it on there without having to struggle with him.
Yeah, I think Nimbo too, because you may dodge the dominated kids and just get to him.
So that's 3.
So that's 3. I mean, the satchel is an artifact, so you roll 2d6 and use the better one of them.
That's right. That's what the
As
artifact
the sword is an artifact for Alan, so he rolls 2d6 and use the best.
Okay.
You have adversity tokens too. I don't know if you want to use that now.
That's right.
And
I'll hang on to that in case I need it later.
You have 2 for Amanda, 2 for Ash, 1 for Doug, and is Derek using any of his traits?
I'm going to use my Slugger, and I have an athletic ability, like a athletic trait, so maybe 2.
2. So that's a total of 5. So you guys roll, you folk roll your dice, and you see whoever gets the higher and adds 5, and I will roll my dice here and add the illusion, charming, magic, very strong and nominated kid. So I will add 4. Unless you want to spend adversity tokens. I got a total of 8.
So I rolled a 5.
We were adding how much?
You were adding 5. And
adding 5.
We're only keeping the highest dice among all of us, right?
Yes, yes.
So I rolled a 5.
So that's already 10.
So let me,
I rolled a 6.
Oh,
okay.
I rolled 2 1s, so I'm happy not to be the person doing this.
Okay. 11. So
about that.
you managed to won an exchange with the creature, this hag monster. So you get to eliminate one of their traits. So he has like illusion, charming, magic, immortal, vine magic, very strong, and mind controlled kids. What do you want to eliminate? Maybe save the kids, or
right? Yeah, we should totally eliminate the mind controlled kids to help them.
Okay.
Break his mind control, because that was part of the goal here.
Do you want to narrate how you did that?
I'm gonna say that when I get the sack over his head and he starts getting pummeled by Derek's baseball bat, it just breaks his concentration and he's no longer able to. He's getting all like concussed and confused and is no longer able to concentrate on keeping them in his thrall.
Okay. So the kids just like blink their eyes and just starting looking around and seeing all this rotten place, like this bog and the rotten trees, and just, oh, where are we? what's happening? And looking at each
children,
other, like hugging.
Free!
And the dog just started rounding them and bringing it into you. And they see you with this magical artifacts, like this flying sword, and just beating this monster. And it's, oh, let's hide behind them. They just run behind you to seeking protection. I mean, so and the creature just say, you little munchkins, you'll pay for that. And he's trying to like invoke some kind of vines just starting to grow out of the soil and going towards you, like to maybe try to stop you. But he has like a sack over his head, so
let's get out of here.
Sounds like a plan.
Sounds good. Let's go. Wheels of Destiny, take us away.
You're trying to run?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Flee.
He's attacking with divine magic, so the vine is going to try to grab you. So, what are you going to use to run? He used the divine magic and the very strong trait. I rolled just a 5 total.
So I mean, we're gonna team up as we get away, right? So like, I'll take the sword and I'll hack at the vines as they come near us.
Okay, I'm just going to get on the Wheels of Destiny and try to just like hoverboard as fast as I can away, and try to lead the kids as I take off.
So as these vines are coming at us and I'm running, I also shout to everybody, I read about this in a World War II dogfighting book. You gotta dodge. Quick, roll. And I'm just like bouncing and weaving and shouting out these instructions to people.
And the kids just start bouncing and rolling on the floor and doing zigzags and trying to mimic Ash.
Shackle!
And you run away with them. They're just, you see the vine just coming towards you, and the little veggie creatures, fairies, just throwing these spears against the vines and doing some magic to try to block them with other like non-rotten vegetation, like a battle of nature magic there. And it bought you some time, and you managed to escape a little bit, and you take the kids out of this plagued part of the forest, and you start to feel more the warmth of the forest again and the light. But you see like the golden rain just stopped falling from the sky. You see the falling star that was falling just passing through the sky.
No.
Did we miss our shot at the portal?
Oh no.
I don't know.
You see like in the distance, like the voice of your friends and families are just calling for you. Where are you? Please come home, and just starting to fade away. And you kind of feel inside you that the portal back to your place won't be there now after the golden rain there stopped falling from the sky.
Dudes.
But we saved the little veggie pixies.
Yeah.
Yes. And the kids.
Can't go home, but we saved the kids. So.
I guess
And they're going to throw you a party, like the Ewoks party at the end of Star Wars. Yay!
Yup. I don't know the rest of the song. Something yup.
Do we see Doug tied to a spit and over a fire to like carry him?
Yeah. So I mean, this was just like a fast like adventure just to demonstrate the rooms. And usually when I play with my kids, just fast this way because the attention of a 4 or 5 year olds is really
Sure.
not that great. And I just wanted to demonstrate like some of the rooms, how to use the artifacts, how the helping room works, and you opted to run away from him instead of fighting the hag too. So it's still there too. So it can cause more problems in the future again. And
Yeah,
and then
no,
like if we're playing, we couldn't hate how the party is strong and what do you do in the party and how maybe allies and friends you can make in this part of the fantasy world that can help you lead to other options to try to go back home. Maybe these fake creatures know of like another mystical place where this fairy world connects to other portals, other places, you know.
sure.
Right.
No, I thought that was really great. And I love how it's, you know, you made it so that it's accessible. So this would be a great RPG for families or for, you know, parents looking to get their kids into RPGs, or even just like a really great con game. Like there's some great local like kid centric or young child centric conventions that are here in New England, and I could see this being played at some of them.
For sure.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
and one of the really cool things we're doing with this Kickstarter that was Diogo's idea and is a great idea is we're doing mentor copies where you can pledge for an extra copy and we'll send it to like a library or a school or a gaming club.
Oh, that's cool.
Nice.
And so basically you pledge the at cost increase of the price and we'll provide a copy. You know, we have a list and we'll ask for submissions after the Kickstarter is over. But
Yeah, you are donating more than 100 copies already for
Yeah.
schools, libraries, and conventions and other venues.
Oh, that's so cool.
That's
So,
awesome.
that's something. If you have a little extra change right now and you wanna kind of help get some more families and kids into gaming, you know, that's something we're going to be doing. So
Sure. No, that's great. It's great.
Yeah, it's really good to use in schools too. I have some friends here in Brazil because I made this game first like a pamphlet game, just the basic rooms, and they use this on schools to help kids get more engaged in the classroom. Like the fantasy worlds can be like historical place, like for teaching history or teaching something else. You can incorporate the subject and help generate more interest. Like one of my friends said that the engagement of students in after class activities were really low. It's like a public school here in Brazil, so they don't have much many resources here. And after he introduced the game, the engagement was much higher, and kids started being mentors themselves. They got the game and started playing with other kids and other groups formed, and it was really nice to know the impact of the game in the school. Was really a proud moment for me.
Sure, I can totally understand that. That's when you can get kids to interact and kind of deal with some of the underlying issues that they might have socially. I think that's being a game creator is one thing, and then helping kids is a totally different. That's just takes it to the whole other level. So that's very awesome. This game is you said it's all done. You've got we're pledging for
right here.
Nice. Look at that.
It's full color, like very evocative artwork. Have the tables, and it's formatted in like a square format, like inspired by children's book. I use it to work with children literature. I wrote children's book. I illustrated some of them, and I wanted to make a RPG book. It's kind of an art book with a children's book kind of layout to make it more attractive. It's slightly larger fonts than usual, so it's easy to read. It's the language is really accessible, and we have some like a mentor scrolls, like the GM chapter. Really teaches how to run the game and how to make help children run the game too, and use things in the house to make it more comfortable for the children. Like I created this game playing with my son, So we started using like Legos and Mega Blocks and other toys in the game, and we were not limited to the fantasy world. Like we played in the settings of his favorite cartoons, like Paw Patrol or Adventure Time, and he just had fun with that.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, so I'm going to tell folks, if you are interested in this game, go check out the Kickstarter. I put the link in the description of this video. It's got, I think about, at the time of this recording, it is about, what, like 20 days
22
left?
days.
22 days?
Yeah.
Yeah, so there's still a few weeks to hop on there. Go check it out. If you're watching this after the fact, I'm sure you can be able to find it on DriveThruRPG. And I'm sure Alan will have copies at conventions when he has, and I'm sure Diogo will have copies at any conventions that he's at as well. Hopefully those resume here shortly. And we're holding out hope that, hopefully we'll be somewhat back to kind of normal here. So if the convention season can resume, but, we'll see. Thank you again, everyone, for coming on and being a part of this stream. Diogo, if folks want to know more about Old Skull Publishing, where should they go?
Well, we have a group on Facebook for Old School Publishing, but we are at Gallant Knight Games Group 2, which is a little bit bigger because we're like partner publishers. We have a Discord channel too, and we are at the Discord channel from Gallant Knight Games as well. And I'm on Twitter, I'm on Instagram and Facebook, and just posting about the game or something that I'm working on as well. I'm always trying to do something. And I'm really happy to talk about gaming in general. I'm writing games, but I love games too, so I'm always talking about something new that I discovered. And it's just fun to talk about it, right?
Absolutely.
And I would like to remind you that Gallant Knight Games has their own web store now, right, Alan? So you probably will be able to find the game at Gallant Knight Games web store, besides DriveThruRPG and things like that. It's for the creators. It's even better if you get it through Gallant Knight Game Store. Yes.
Nice.
And I'd like to thank you, Doug and Amanda and Alan, for being here and playing this game with me and demonstrating the game for everyone's really.
I'm not sure my contribution deserved thanks, but I appreciate that. Anyway.
It was great, Dougie. You did a great job.
That was a lot of fun.
I do a good Doug. I've got years of observation I'm drawing on.
Diogo, I just wanted to sing something, but you didn't. But okay.
Thank you for coming on, Diogo, and we'll have to have you back on again. I know there's a big time difference, but I appreciate you coming on, staying on late. It's a little bit even. It's even, I think, past midnight there where you're at. So
it's 11:30. So
is it 11:30? Okay, so you're not that. It's not that bad.
Yeah, it's not that bad.
Okay, well, whatever. I don't know how time works. Okay.
I don't think you know how geography works.
That too.
I think Doug doesn't know how a lot of things work.
Alan, thank you so much for coming on and being a last minute addition. I appreciate you stepping in. And is there any place that you would like folks to go if they want to know more about Alan Barr?
You can.
And Amanda, thank you so much for coming on and being a part of ageofnight.com. If folks want to know more about Amanda Call, where should they go? Yikes! I totally flubbed that outro up.
I guess so. So you can find my webcomic at ageofnight.com. You can find me on Twitter at ageofnight and Instagram at Amanda Call Art. Nice. And even here on the YouTubes.
Alan, I was just joking. Of course, you can plug wherever you want folks to go. I love you, man. Thank you for being a good sport and coming on and being a part of this.
Twitter at Alan Barr or Gallant K Games, GallantKnightGames.com. We have Gallant Knight Games on Facebook. We have a Gallant Knight Games Discord, Facebook group, whatever.
Awesome. All right, folks, thank you so much for tuning in. If you haven't already, please hit that like button down below and also hit that subscribe button if you're watching this on YouTube. We really appreciate our VCG community here on YouTube. It's awesome to see it just grow and be a part of this awesome community and industry that there is out there for RPGs, and folks like Diogo and Alan that are making some really great games, and we're excited to help spread word about them. So, all right, this has been Victory Condition Gaming, because winning shouldn't be the only victory condition when you get to the table. We'll see you next time. Bye now.
See you. Bye.